Welcome to OddSpec Karting. Today we are looking at what karting flagging signals mean. Regional championships are a completely different beast. Here's the honest cost and pressure breakdown compared to club racing. Costs: entry fees jump from £80 to £200 to £350 per round. You'll need 2 sets of tyres per weekend, £300. Travel and accommodation for away rounds adds £150 to £400. Total realistic budget, £4,000 to £7,000 for a full regional season. Pressure: paddock politics are real. Weather strategy decisions have lasting points consequences. Reward: the standard of competition accelerates your development faster than any coaching session. You find your true level and it's motivating even when it's humbling. Clipboard: 30 days of daily karting content, and what a ride it's been. Rather than pretend I have all the answers, I want to hear from you. What topics have been most useful so far? What would you like to see more of in the next 30 days? The content I make is for this community, and the best way to make sure it's actually useful is to ask. Thank you to everyone who's been here from day one, and to everyone who's just joined, welcome. Party popper Nico Rosberg grew up in Monaco, spent his childhood karting in Italy and across Europe, and was competing alongside future F1 drivers from a very young age. His karting education was international and intensely competitive, racing against kids like Timo Glock and other future professionals who were all pushing each other to the absolute limit. What Rosberg developed in karts that defined his career: meticulous preparation, deep technical understanding of setup, and the ability to extract maximum performance from available equipment rather than relying purely on natural talent. He beat Lewis Hamilton to a world championship in 2016, a driver most considered the most naturally gifted of his generation, through preparation and intelligence. Both were built on a karting foundation. Gold sports medal Jacques Villeneuve is the son of legendary Ferrari driver Gilles Villeneuve, and his path to F1 was anything but conventional. He raced karts as a child in Europe and Canada, but his route to the top went through North American single-seaters and the Indianapolis 500 rather than the traditional European karting ladder. What karting gave him, and what his father's influence reinforced, was an absolute commitment to the limit. Villeneuve has always driven right at the edge, and that instinct for the absolute boundary of grip was forged early. His 1997 World Championship battle with Michael Schumacher remains one of the most dramatic in F1 history. The willingness to commit completely, regardless of consequence, is a karting trait. Canadian vague goals don't drive improvement, specific, measurable goals do. Here's my personal goal-setting framework for racing. The format: every performance goal must answer 3 questions. What exactly will change? Bad goal: get faster. Good goal: reduce my average gap to fastest qualifier from 0.8s to 0.4s by round 4 of the championship. How to identify your goals: analyze your last 3 race weekends. Where is the gap to the front specifically? That specific deficit becomes your goal. Process goals: most important, complete 5 dedicated corner analysis sessions before round 3. You control process. You cannot control outcomes. How to track: use a simple monthly spreadsheet. Goal: current status, target date, actions taken. Bullseye: thanks to sim racing, YouTube footage and satellite track maps, arriving at a new circuit with 0 prior knowledge is completely avoidable. Here's the complete pre-visit research process. Track map study, download the official circuit layout. Note the number of corners, direction of travel, approximate corner speeds. Onboard footage, find YouTube onboard footage from the same category, ideally kart, not car. Note: braking markers, line choices, any unusual features. Sim racing, if the circuit is available on iRacing, Kartcraft or similar, drive it. This builds spatial memory of the circuit layout. Community research, ask in the comments if anyone has raced there. Paddock-specific knowledge, where to set up, scrutineering queue order, local circuit rules, is genuinely useful. Arrive early and walk the circuit. All the research is preparation for the walk, not a replacement for it. Personal Computer Day 100, the afternoon post. We made it to the halfway point of this 200-day challenge, and I want to say something honest, I didn't know if I could keep this going when I started. Some have been a real push. But showing up every single day has taught me something I didn't expect. The discipline you build creating content and the discipline you need to improve as a driver are exactly the same thing. Consistent effort, honest reflection, and a willingness to keep going when progress feels slow. Thank you for being here for every single one of these posts. The second 100 starts now. So what is your take on what karting flagging signals mean? Drop your thoughts in the comments, we read every single one. And if this helped, share it with a fellow karter. That is all from OddSpec Karting. Hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss our karting content. For more, head to oddspecdrive.com. Thanks for watching, and we will see you on track.